You know who else is white? That it has nothing to do with with what's on the screen, but all of them, every single one of them is white. Sakura is the most white because she's got the fucking white blonde hair, blue eyes. But either way, last time we played through, we did some little investigating, right? We got a little caught, we got a little stuck, right? Because some fucking game dev thought it'd be a good idea to not make the entire alleyway, right? The entire fucking thought it would be a good idea to not make the entire alleyway part of the clue, only like the most right part of it. Motherfuckers. But either way, right? We did some investigating. We've called Tojo in, right? Our shogi player, right? Our resident shogi player, right? We got him in for questioning, right? And now he will be on the witness stand alongside probably the other the green-haired girl next to him. I forgot her name. And maybe Yamanami, because guess what? I still don't trust her. She gives off bad vibes. People with stocking fetish would love Sakura. I am warming up to Sakura. But either way, enough rambling on, right? Let's don the appropriate attire. That was not. I press control. Let's actually don the appropriate attire. I press Control Windows instead. Oh, you meant Christmas stockings at first, bro. Fuck you, Dexter. Thanks for the hydrate. And let's get into it. She's late. In the waiting room, Yamanami, Okta, Hijikata, Kome, and Rimu are gathered. Kondo is still at the infirmary, and the Shinsengumi soldiers are out patrolling.
これ以上待つと今日中に吟味できなくなっちまうぞ。
北町奉行所に使者は送ったが。
Toyama was the messenger we deployed to Kitamachi. We left word with officials at Kitamachi that we wanted her back here this evening for a trial. However, we were just told she left with Kagetora in the afternoon and hadn't come back yet.
昼に会った時には夜には戻るって言ってたよね。離れた場所へ捜査に行ってしまわれたのでしょうか。
使命くん、どうするかはあなたが決めなさい。
It's a waste of time to wait for her like this. Toyama may not be here, but I think we should start the trial. Is there anyone opposed?
異論はないわね。じゃ、使命くん、いつも通り始めてちょうだい。
Please report the progress of your investigations into the attempted murder of the Shogun. Hijikata, you're up first.
わかった。小梅ちゃん、よろしく頼む。
はい、私たちは中町奉行所周辺の捜査、過去の事件との関連性がないかを調べました。中町奉行所の周辺は特に何も見つかりませんでした。
It was just in case. Go on.
はい、奉行所にある資料から過去の事件と関連するものがないか調べました。その中で類似している事件が2つありました。一つは先の将軍、 葵のリムネ殺害事件。私の父の事件です。
Norimune was lost 4 years ago, wasn't he?
そうだな。年号が花咲から桜花に変わったのもそこからだ。
忠重さんに影虎さん、それに近藤局長が全力で捜査したわ。だけど未だに未解決。本来なら北町と南町で今も捜査している事件よ。
そしてもう一つは南町奉行大岡忠重殺害事件。
I was waiting for them to bring it up.
こちらも未だ解決していません。
共通点は未解決なだけか。
いや、2つの事件も1人の時に殺されている。しかも外でだ。
Also, the fact that they are both high-profile cases. Don't forget that part. But look, the Shogun may be a high-profile case, but that don't leave the magistrate out. Okay, in this instance.
それに死因は毒物でもなく鉄砲でもなく刃物によるもの。今回の事件とすごく似てるね。
そういうことだ。関連性がないとは言い切れないだろう。
We should look for more similarities before then. Unsolved cases. The murder cases of both Norimune, Aoi, Ao, and Tadashige Orca remain unsolved. Like our current case, both murders were perpetrated with bladed weapons, and the victims were men of high standing. Okay, they did talk about the high profile.
それとこれが新選組の師範名簿だ。起きたから聞いたが、東条のおっさんいろいろ面倒なことになってんな。
Yes, he said he was a swordman and swordmanship instructor or something. He's been back and forth about it.
名簿を調べたが東条愛之助という名前は見当たらなかった。
What?
奴は嘘をついている。
Okay.
確実にな。
I think it's a little deeper than that. Okay, I don't think he's straight up lying, but there are definitely some circumstances that may lead to him being scrubbed from the listing, from the roster. Yeah. Shinsengumi roster of Shinsengumi sword instructors. Inosuke Tojo was not listed.
わざわざ師範って嘘をつくとか、なんでそんなことするんだろう。
False name, maybe. Yeah, that's the other thing. He could also be going under he could be under a different name. Who knows? But we're going to figure it. We're going to find out. You know, there's many reasons for why someone would change their name, right? Like something that happened in the past that they want to completely like separate themselves from or something. For me. Maybe Tojo is also like a very high profile person, right? And he doesn't want to target on his back, so he changed his name, he changed his identity, right? And now he's just a homeless guy who plays shogi all the time. And the only person who knows who his real identity is Saotome. Something. Right? I don't know. We'll find out. Thank you for the report, Hijikata. For me. Next. Octa Yamanami. Did you find anything of interest?
これといって特にない。
私たちはずっと近藤さんの護衛をしていたからね。
Thank you. Next will be Rimu and my report then. We've prepared a file, so please look over it. Look it over.
平月と遺体の傷、そして目撃情報。どれもこれもまるで新選組の中に犯人がいると言ってるようなもんだな。
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's either they're dumb and they intentionally went for that it's either they're dumb and went for horizontal strikes, or they're smart and went for horizontal strikes dependent on the Shinsengumi. Saotome could be a guard or someone who has to keep an eye on him. Potentially. Honestly, without proof, it wasn't someone in the Shinsengumi. Without proof it wasn't someone in the Shinsengumi, they'll be the ones taking the fall.
犯人を探すためってよりも、まずは自分たちの無実を証明しなきゃならないってこと？
Yeah.
近藤王子様を襲った人と則時王子様を襲った人は違う人物なんですか？
Whoever attacked me in Kondo didn't use the horizontal thrust. and they didn't finish up Kondo after they injured him.
将軍の護衛を殺すほどのやつがそこで手を引くとは思えないもんな。
That's why I think someone else is involved.
そんなことより、この東條という男は今何をしている？
He's waiting in court. We haven't determined he's done anything yet.
何か隠しているのなら、牢で拷問して吐かせればいい。
そんなこと。
Yeah, but like, when has that worked out for you? Okay, like, we've done this song, we've done the same song and dance three chapters now, and every single time the interrogations haven't worked, right? We haven't been able to divulge anything from any of the fucking suspects in any of the chapters, and even if we have, it barely does anything in terms of figuring out if they're innocent or not.
お前たちが扱っている事件はその程度のものなのか？将軍や局長が襲われた。よくこんな悠長なことをしていられるな。
沖田ちゃん、落ち着いて落ち着いてね。
はいはい、しのちゃん、あんまりムキにならないの。
This is the first time she's shown off more than one emotion. Okta being the new Sakura. Hang on. Do not. Okay? She is not as bad as Sakura, okay?
この事件は成功法を持って解決する。そうでしょ、しめくん。
He's trying to rush things. But here's the difference. The difference is that Sakura was the magistrate. That's the difference. Sakura was the magistrate. Okta is not and will not be. Yes, that's correct. We'll use the proper methods to publicly determine the criminal in a just manner. I understand your frustration, Okta, but please grin and bear it for just a little longer.
時間が惜しい。進めよう。
Because she can't be. I mean, yeah, she doesn't. She was not qualified enough to be considered for the magistrate position. Sure, let's go with that. Good luck to everyone.
そうだな。ここで言い争っても敵の思うツボだろうからな。なあ、起きた。
悪かった。これでいいか？
ああ、それでいい。使命もこれで許してやってくれ。
See? Unlike Okta, Sakura had to go through a whole fucking character arc before she actually tried to apologize. That's the difference. Thank you, Okta.
私のことはいいから、先に進めろ。
First, we need to prove beyond a shadow of doubt that it wasn't an inside job. So I'd like to bring the most suspicious person so far into court. Is that okay, Yamanami?
もちろん。きっと使命君ならそう言うと思っていたしね。
Yeah, the most suspicious person is you! Get in there! Get... Never mind. Thank you very much. Then the people I want in court are Mai Yamanobe, Futabate, and Aizunosuke Tojo. Any objections? What about Saotome, man? Like, would you not also want to question the person closest to Tojo?
異論はなし。
Huh. I mean, I was 75% right. I said that he would bring in Futabate and Yamanobe, right? No shit, right? Because I don't think he would bring any of these guys, but regardless.
お前がそう決めたのならそれでいい。
Thanks. Then let me hear your opinions.
今日裁きにかける人たちの中に犯人はいない。関係者はいると思うがな。
とにかく情報を引き出すことが目的だよね。北町との連携が取れればもう少し先に進めると思うのですが。
これ以上待つのは愚策だ。遠山不在でやるしかないだろう。
私からは特に言うことはないわ。シラスで待ってるわね。
I like how he's still not sus of his crew. It would be it'd be an interesting character flaw, right? Well, it's think about it in like the sense of like it's a way to gas yourself up while still acting like it's a flaw, right? Of the fact that he's too trusting of people, right? And I mean, it's pretty valid in this case of like, why has he not questioned the motives of Yamanami? Because he's too trusting, right? There's a lot of shady shit she's done that he has essentially glossed over because she's too trusting and she's too hot. I mean, this wraps this up then. Roll-wise, I think you guys know what to do.
遠山はいない。山並さんはシラス。局長は療養所だしな。
Crew with too hot. See, that's the problem, right?
物言いが両方新選組になってしまうがどうする？
Ow. Like I was saying, that's the problem with the girls in his crew, right? They're all too hot. They're too hot to be called the. That's the problem. They're all too hot, right? Saotome, right? She's cute, right? But she's not as she isn't up there with the others, right? Yamanobe, I'm just gonna say it outright. I don't think kelp green is a good looking color on her, but you know she's cute. If hot, why evil? Wait. I don't mind. It technically against the rules, but these are extenuating circumstances. See, that's why in chapter 2, the blue-haired girl wasn't the murderer. Because she was too hot compared to the actual murderer, who is linked to who is Rumi's teacher, right? And that's why in the first chapter, the murderer wasn't Yamanobe or Kome because they're too hot compared to the other girl compared to the old hag that was the murderer, right? And that's why in chapter 3 it wasn't Ideha because she's hotter than Otaki. It all makes sense, all right? It adds up. Remy will be on this council, and Kome will be our court clerk.
よーし、任せて。はい、わかりました。
But the milk is a bit too much. For you, maybe. If Toyama shows up halfway, though, we'll switch in for Hijikata. She'll switch in.
俺よか、あいつの方が向いてるからな。
Don't be the murderer, because if you are, our logic is flawed. Exactly. That's why she won't be the murderer, but she will have a link. She will have some. She will have links to it, right? She'll have something. Shut up, Dexter. Just because you don't think she's hot. Once you're ready, head into court. Dismissed.
仲町奉行大岡氏名ご出座
Alright. We shall now examine the attempted murder of the Shogun Noritoki Ao and the injury of Takaru Kondo.
まさかこんな事件に関わることになるなんて思ってもみなかったよ。
Time to get the best score first try. Yeah, guys.
見覚えのある顔しかいねえな。
Literally
気分だぜ。
it hasn't happened yet. Right, even the first case, which was the easiest, it hasn't happened.
さっさと終わらせて帰ろうぜ。息が苦しくてかなわねえよ、ここ。
吟味される立場にいるって少し新鮮な気分ね。
Everyone, please state your name and occupation.
山辺舞、大岡町で船頭をやってるよ。
双葉亭、大岡新報を発行している分野だ。
東條愛之助、職はねえ。あえて言うなら遊び人だ。
山並彩香、新選組の大使で副局長よ。
Oh, she is here. I thought she was just in the. I thought she was just going to be like off to the side. I didn't know she would be. Okay. I didn't know she'd actually be the fourth questionnaire. Thank you very much. I'll be repeating my questions from this afternoon for you all. Yamanobe, I will be asking you about Yamanami. For Tabate, I'll be asking you about Tojo. And Tojo and Yamanami will report on their whereabouts at the time.
当時の状況って言われても、いつかわかんねえんだけど。
You threw her in. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, look, he has, what I will say, right? The suspicious part about her that was brought up during the investigation of her sneaking off and meeting up with some guy, right? That was basically cleared up when Yamanami found the glasses and a hairpin on Tojo, but I'm glad that he still brought her in as a witness in for questioning. Allow me to clarify. I'm referring to the night of the day before yesterday. You want to make it sound less confusing when Kondo and I were attacked. No lies and no tall tales. Please speak truthfully. While he looks directly at Tojo.
嘘偽りなくねえ。こんなところに呼び出して質問するようなやつに言われたかねえな。中町奉行所にはもう一人奉行がいたはずだよな。見当たらねえけどどうしたんだ？
確かに遠山のお嬢さんの姿が見えねえな。
Okay, well, first of all, she's not a magistrate. Second of all, She's not an assistant magistrate either. That has nothing to do with you two.
気になったから聞いただけだが、気に障ったか？
口を慎め。ここはシラス。お前の命に関わるかもしれない。
まだこっちの嬢ちゃんの方が分かりやすくて好感が持てるな。
Hey, lay off my woman. I don't need you to like me. I'm not running this court to earn people's favor.
へえ。ま、いいわ。さっさと始めようぜ。
おっさん、あんまり悪態つくとマジで厄介なことになるから気をつけな。
ご忠告どうも。おっさんは遊び人でいい加減なのが売りなんでね。
売りってそれ買う人いんの？
なんならあんたが買ってみるか？お安くするけど。
おい肉様、あたしおじさんには興味ないんだよね。
そろそろ雑談はやめてくれないか？
ああ、わかった。もう大丈夫だ。どんと来い。
It's just another one of his ploys. Tojo sure is a free spirit. Everyone, please tell me exactly what you told me in the afternoon. Alright.
花火のあった日は仕事終わった帰りに大通りで買い食いしてた。食べ歩きして横丁に入ったら男女がくっついてんのが見えたんだ。遠目と暗がりだったけど、あの髪飾りとメガネは間違いなく山並さんだったね。
俺の情報によると、東條さんは顔を覆うほどの布を持って徘徊してたらしい。しかも当日だけじゃなく、ここ数日ずっとだとよ。眉唾だとは。
花火の日だろ？俺は実行委員だったからずっと花火につきっきりだった。
God damn it.
しかも当日だけじゃなく、ここ数日ずっとだとよ。眉唾だとは思えねえ情報だ。
花火が終わった後は家に帰って酒飲んで寝たな。
あの日は奉行所のみんなと縁側で花火を見ていたわ。近藤局長が襲われてからは使命君が知ってる通りって感じね。
I should ask people for details first. Alright, who should I question? Yamanami, please tell me about the night of the fireworks in great detail.
あの日は中町奉行所の寮の縁側で花火を見ていたわね。
Yeah, I saw that in the CG, but what were you doing after I left?
一緒にいたのはリムちゃん、小梅ちゃん、さくらちゃん、それから土方くんに使命くん。
And what happened after I went to see Kondo, Hokuta?
あなたたちが帰ってくるまでずっと縁側で花火を見ていた。
Wait, why is he... What happened after I went to see Kondo Okuta? What do you mean? Wait, you're not questioning Okuta!
席を離れたのは川屋に行く数分ぐらいかしら。
Wow, she answered all my questions before I could even ask them. Alright. You, the most suspicious type. Is that the first major typo? Yes? Listen, I just think that Okta was on their mind, alright? Just like me, right? Okta's on my mind, I would also make the same mistake. What? Tojo, please explain in detail what you did on the night of the fireworks.
花火がちゃんと上がるかずーっと見張ってた。で、花火が終わったら後片付けして家に帰った。それだけだよ。
Is there anyone who can attest to your claim?
さほど。いや、誰もいねえ。いねえけど本当のことだ。
Ah! Really? You don't want to drag her into this?
夜はいろいろ見られてんのに、肝心なところで誰にも見られてないんだね。
That's interesting.
知るかよ。誰か俺をはめようとしてんじゃねえの。
Saotome wasn't there, so... Alright, who should I question? Futabate, can you tell me more about Tojo?
ここ数日、しかも夜に顔を覆えるほどの布を持って出歩いているのを目撃されている。金髪に特徴のあるメガネ、さらにあのだらしない服装とキセル。誰が見てもすぐにわかる。よしんば別人だとしても、そこまで似てる人物がいるなら、それはそれで問題だろ。
Who gave you this information?
複数だよ。いろんな人が見てたって話だ。信用してくれ。
たく、有名人は困るね。いろいろと見間違いされてるようだしよ。
あんたみたいなおっさんなんて一人しかいねえだろ。見間違いなんてするかよ。
With multiple eyewitnesses, it's hard to believe that there's any mistake. Yamanobe, can you be a little more specific?
買い食いしたのは焼きまんじゅうに団子、芋煮とそばと納豆汁、最後にどんどん焼きだね。
Not about what you ate. What a menu.
仕事終わりだったからね。すっごくお腹が減ってたからさ。で、どんどん焼きを食べ歩きながら横丁に入ると、山並さんらしき人を見たんだ。男と抱き合ってるみたいに近づいてたから、少し様子見した後に引き返したね。
Why are you so sure it was Yamanami?
あの髪飾りとメガネだよ。見間違えるはずがないもん。
私の髪飾りってそんなに目立つかしら。
Your hairpin definitely does. Your glasses, not so much.
超目立つよ。そんなにしっかりした綺麗なものってなかなかないからね。
Yeah, I know some quality products that are on Yamanami. And I'm not talking about the accessories. So you really can't pick Yamanami out of a crowd with just the glasses and hairpin. She's got some great products underneath her clothes. Never mind.
本人は正しいと思っていても間違いってことはないかな。
Right. But possibly mistaken.
見間違ってはないけど別人だったとか。
I should look into the evidence and think of it again. Think it over again. I mean, the thing I'm thinking of is, you know, this, right? The
男と抱き合ってるみたいに近い。あの髪飾りとメガネだよ。
yeah. I may or may not have forgotten to save. I'll do it now. Look, I got it right. It's fine. Yamanobe, are you sure it was Yamanami you saw?
絶対間違いないね。あの緻密な髪飾りに角メガネ。見間違えるわけがないもん。
Look at this. What do you think these are?
それはどう見ても山並さんの。って、あれ？なんか微妙に違う？
Yes. These look nearly identical to Yamanami's glasses and hairpin, but they're fake.
それ、一品物じゃなかったってこと？
He's just that popular. No, Yamanami's accessories are almost certainly unique. However, there are similar looking items on the market. There's a possibility that the person you saw in the alley wasn't Yamanami.
暗がりで見れば確かに似ている。見間違えるのも無理はない。
ちょっと待ってよ。だったら私が見た人は誰なのさ。
私によく似た別の誰かってことになるわね。
Yeah, but like, who has big tits? Whose tits are as big as yours, huh? Even under the kimono, it's hard to Never mind. So I have something to ask about this. I hope you'll humor me. Tojo.
まあ俺に来ると思ってたけどな。聞きたいことってのはなんだ？
Where did you get this hairpin and these glasses?
ああ、よく覚えてないな。どっかの商店だったか行商だったか。
おい、お前。本当に覚えていないと言い切れるか。
さあどうだか。最近年のせいか記憶が曖昧な部分が多くてさ。
ふざけるようなら。
ふざけるようなら、もう二度と遊べないようにすることもできなくはない。
脅してんのがそれ。
I mean, yes and no?
そうしたくないからこうして吟味してんだ。そうだろ、シメ。
Yes, that's right. If you don't know, then that's fine, Tojo. However, this is a court of law. If you deliberately lie here, you understand the consequences.
わかってるよ。それくらいガキでも知ってることだ。
Then allow me to ask, why did you possess these items?
早乙女に渡すためだ。あいつに贈り物をしようとしてたんだ。
And here I thought you didn't want her involved in this.
だけど、どうにも間が悪くてな。渡せずじまいでずっと懐にしまってたってわけさ。
Okay, we'll continue this examination. Under the assumption that's true. Yeah, let's just get the... Look, Saotome was just that big of a fan of Yamanami that she wanted her hairpin and glasses. Not one or the other, both at the same time. Yeah, sure, buddy.
そうであったと仮定してってなんか引っかかる言い方するね。
Nah! Why would, how could you possibly think I wouldn't believe his obvious lie? It sounds fake. Oh, here's the thing. Obviously, Shime has to base... He has to go off the assumption that it's... that what he said is true. Because the other assumption is that it isn't true, so then you have to try to pry out what is the actual reason, which he won't say. Right? I'm sure you'll understand why I said that said that way in a bit. I said it that way in a bit. Next, I'd like to ask Yamanami and Tojo what they were doing last night. Would you two please explain? Would the two of you please explain? I hear it. I can hear it. Let's hear it. Let's see how bad it is.
そうであったと仮定してってなんか引っかかる言い方するね。
Yep. That's bad. That sounds great. Sounds perfect. Jesus Christ. Sounds good. Yeah. I'm just waiting until we get to Yamanami, right? Because we already talked about this stuff with Tojo, right? With the fucking pin and glasses. You know, we're just getting more clarification from it. Let's see if it's fixed.
そうであったと仮定してってなんか引っかかる言い方するね。
昨日の夜は近藤が襲われた後だったし、怖くて家にこもってたな。
I forgot to hit record. Now the audio is shit.
下手に出歩いて襲われでもしたらたまったもんじゃねえ。
療養所から寮に帰って近藤局長の着替えなんかを持ってこようとしてたわね。使命君とはすれ違いだけど、その他のみんなとは出会ってるからわかると思うわ。
Looks like they're sticking with their stories from earlier. Alright. Up the bottom like always. Last night, did you really not take a step out of your home?
ああ、出てないね。なんだか俺の目撃情報があるみたいだが、嘘っぱちだろ。
How could you assert that they're lies?
俺と一緒にいた人物がいたからだ。昨日は家で早乙女と一緒にダラダラ過ごしてたよ。
We don't know where Saotome is. It's impossible to bring her to court right now. Is it? Wait. Alright, who should I question? Yamanami, please give me a little more detail.
則時様が近藤局長のお見舞いをしている最中、私は中町奉行所の寮へ戻ったわ。
While he was visiting? Why is that?
二人だけで話があるとか言ってたからよ。お邪魔にならないよう寮に戻ったの。寮に帰って近藤局長の私物なんかを整理しているとき、土方くんたちと一緒になった。則時様と近藤局長の話は長くなると思ったから寮で時間を潰した。そして頃合いを見計らって療養所に帰ったら、使命君はもう奉行所に帰った後だった。
And unable to leave Kondo on his own, you stayed by him until morning?
そういうこと。しのちゃんや近藤さんに聞けば本当のことだとわかるはずよ。
That's what Hijikata and Okuta said earlier. Alright. They don't have a thing of they don't have a thing of Rimu being like, oh, you should do so and so.
ああ、出てないね。なんだか俺の目撃情報があるみたいだが、昨日は家で早乙女と一緒にダラダラ過ごしてたよ。
This statement seems like the possible it's either that one or let me
則
think.
時様が近藤局長のお見舞いをしている最中、二人だけで話があるとか言ってたからよ。寮に帰って近藤局長の私物なんかを整理しているとき、土方くんたちと一緒になった。そして頃合いを見計らって療養所に帰ったら、使命君はもう奉行所に帰った後だった。
What can I get? Well, no. Right? Hang on.
そういうこと。しのちゃんや近藤さんに聞けば、
Shouldn't it be
昨日は家で
this one? Right? Because he saw Saotome like separate from Tojo, right? I think. Did you miss one? I mean, this is the right statement. I just, out of all of the evidence, this is the only info I can think of as being. Okay. See? I'm 3 for 3. Okay? Tojo, were you really with Saotome yesterday?
ああ、そうさ。なんなら、あいつをここに呼んでこい。
No, that won't be necessary. I met Saotome at Akabashi last night.
ああ
If you were with her, why was she at Akabashi alone at an hour like that?
さあな。俺が適当に暇つぶしてる間に出かけていたのかもな。
さっきから聞いてるとちょっといい加減すぎない？全部が曖昧。これじゃ何を信じればいいのさ。
それを判断するのはお嬢ちゃんじゃなくて、あそこに座ってるお奉行さんだ。
そのお奉行さんがおっさんのことを疑ってんだろ。
Correct.
へえ、俺は何の罪で疑われてるんだ？直接何かしたわけでもねえだろ。
I could put you away for perjury. You lied about the fact that you were with Saotome last night, when, from his own account, you clearly weren't.
何かしたわけでもないが、関わってるかもしれない。だからしつこく吟味をかけてんだ。心配してんだよ。あんたのことをな。
だったら話は簡単だ。お奉行さんが持ってる真実とやらをここで見せてくれ。
Now that you can wait for the end for that at the end. Should really expose everything we know right now. Tell them everything. Tell them nothing. What do you mean? This is a crack shot. I like a quick save here because you know when I have to go back through this after I get everything wrong, right? After I get everything wrong, I can just start from here again. Okay, if you're so insistent then.
ダメだ。たとえ奉行が判断したとしても、それは許さない。
Fuck you. What the?
虚偽の証言しかしない相手に、こちらの手の内を晒してどうする？この件は、幕府と新選組、両方に深く関わるものだ。新選組の大使として、その行為に賛同はできない。
Fuck, those words are very logical. I should think this through. No. There's no need to show it to you.
俺のことを信用してくれてるもんかと思ってたんだけどな。
Okay, well that definitely isn't true.
信用するから全部見せろってのもおかしな話でしょ？
そうか？隠し事は良くないと思うんだが。
私はなんにも隠し事なんてしてない。だから何を言われようとも怖くない。あんたは何か隠してる。だからビビってんでしょ？
シラスってのはどうも緊張しちまってな。まるで自分が下手人じゃねえのかって思っちまう。わかるだろ？この気持ち。
Yeah, definitely. And you're not. It's definitely not because you did do something wrong.
まあ人から疑われたり根掘り葉掘り聞かれるのはいい気分しねえからな。
Says the journalist. Is he acting out on purpose because he's afraid we're calling him a murderer? Tojo, I don't think you've done something bad. As I said earlier, I'm continuing this examination as if your statements are the truth.
仮定してねえ。
不満があるとは思うが、そうせざるを得ない。おっさんもそれぐらいわかるだろ。
ああ、よーくわかる。いろいろ意地悪いってすまんね、使命くん。
2 days ago, he was busy with the fireworks festival, and yesterday he was at home with Saotome. If Saotome had snuck out without Tojo's knowledge when I ran into her, I can't prove he's lying. If Itabate's info was about a different person, but there's no one to support that hypothesis. Now let's try looking at it from a different angle. Yesterday, everyone should have known that the Shogun Noritoki had been attacked. He had 4 guards, all of them murdered, and only 1 assailant. In other words, the attacker had to be someone of extraordinary skill.
はあ、将軍が襲われたのは知ってたけど、そんなことが起きてたんだ。
将軍の護衛って相当強えだろう。それを一人って何者だよ。
Look, all I'm saying is I don't think there's anyone better than Okta and Yamanami.
まあ普通じゃねえやばいやつってことだろ。
That's why I asked you all about skilled swordsmanship today. Swordsman today. We've gathered a list of people who could possibly meet these requirements. Sakaru Konda, Ayaka Yamanami, Tino Okita, Toshikaze Hijikata, Hiroha Saito, Kagetora Toyama, and Inosuke Tojo. That is our list of 7 people.
ちょっと待った。なんでその中に俺が入ってんだよ。明らかに間違いだろう。変だろ。おかしいだろ。
おかしくねえ。なんもおかしくねえだろ。
おかしいだろう。どうして俺が達人なんだよ。
Literally Saotome.
俺のどこをどう見れば新選組のやつらと肩を並べられるんだよ。
この前俺のこと助けてだろい。忘れたとは言わせねえぜ。
あの時のってお前か。俺のことを達人だなんだと吹き込んだろわ。
吹き込んだとは失礼だな。俺は真実をお奉行さんに伝えたまでだ。
どこがだ。ヤクザをちょいとばかしいなしただけだろう。
あの身のこなし、新選組の沖田や土方にも劣らない動きだったろ。なんで謙遜すんだよ。
確かに俺は少しは強いかもしれないが、新選組と比べられるほどじゃねえっての。
なんならここで一丁稽古でもしてみればいいんじゃないか。一目瞭然だろ。
I don't think you should give the witness a weapon.
んなことしなくてもわかんだろう。これ以上俺の変な噂を流すなよ。10年前ならまだしも今のこいつらにかなうわけがないっての。
We're just going in circles, going to go in circles from here. But who do I go after? Whose statement do I pick? Yours. Because... I may have jumped the gun. Never mind. Tojo, this...
んだよ。そんなもん今俺に見せてどうすんだよ。
That's...
邪魔すんな。とにかく俺は双葉亭に話があるんだよ。
Perfect run. I already ruined it after I wanted to tell them everything. I can't butt in with something random. Then why not give a little practice round? That'd clear things up right away. Maybe 10 years ago, but I couldn't take these guys today. Huh. I forgot about that. It should be the roster, right? Never mind, it isn't. We're not getting to the roster yet. Will you listen to Futavate? Will you listen to me for a second?
お奉行さん、まさかこの双葉亭の情報が嘘だとでも言いたいのか。
No, definitely not. No, that's not it.
だったら黙って俺を信じてくれ。やい、東条のおっさん。
They're not even trying to listen. What am I thinking? What am I missing, actually? Horizontal thrust. No. That is not that either. Okay. I'm just fucking throwing darts at a wall. I'm just throwing shit at a wall and hoping it sticks. Possible assassin. Yeah, but like, we basically just brought that up. Yeah, that's what I thought.
お奉行さん。
What am I? God damn it. Okay. I think it's this one. Right? Here's the thing. I was trying to look for the thing of Sao Tome saying... Okay, there you go. God damn it. I didn't fucking read it. I should, according to Sao Tome, and then I would have been like, oh, this is the thing I was trying to get at, of Sao Tome telling us that he was an instructor. God damn it. Shut up. Tojo, please calm down and listen. There are other people who say you're a swordsman too, not just Futabate.
はあ？どこのバカだそいつは！
Sao Tome.
Huh?
The person you trust the most, Megumi Sao Tome.
早乙女？あいつアホか。
In other words, you're well known for your skills with the sword.
そうだそうだ。つうか、誇っていいのになんで否定すんだよ。
そりゃ面倒なことになりたくないからだ。頼られるのは嫌いなんだよ。
It doesn't really sound like he's denying it anymore. It seems Tojo's no pushover.
それで剣の達人がどうだこうだと分かって何になるの？
The person who committed these crimes could be among them.
なるほどね。だから俺がここまで呼ばれたってわけか。
そう。そして私が吟味される理由もそれ。しのちゃんと土方くんには当時反抗できないしっかりとした理由がある。
No, listen, Yamanami, the only reason you're here is because Sakura isn't here to provide the eye candy that Shime wants, so that's why you're here in her stead.
斎藤と近藤局長、並びに遠山景虎様はこちらで所在を確認済み。つまり、この中で怪しいのは東條愛之助と山並さんの2人になる。
裏が取れてねってのが山並さんと東条のおっさんだけってことなのか。
Yes, very much so.
参ったな、こりゃ。
But, you know, with the track record this game has shown off, it's obvious that it's going to be the women who are most suspicious. They're both skilled with the sword, and both are related to the Shinsengumi in some way.
あのさ、新選組と関わりがあるのはなんで重要なの？
That's because of the guards' experience, where the guards were from, the guards' bodies. It has to do with the state of the bodies.
死因と関わりがあるってのはにわかには信じがたいな。剣の達人で死因ってことは刀で殺されたってことだろう。それがどう新選組とつながるんだ？
The guards weren't killed by any normal technique. The wounds showed that they were murdered by sideways stabs. Better than a horizontal thrust.
なるほど。新選組特有の技、平突きってわけか。
Shut up. Don't.
現場に血が残ってなかったのもそれが原因ってことか。納得だ。
That's right. How do you know this? I don't think we've discussed how little blood there was at the scene. Unless you directly went there to see how little blood there was. That's why we're looking for someone related to the Shinsengumi, who is good with the sword, and whose whereabouts at the time were not have not been accounted for. Who fulfills all three conditions.
俺？
そうだ。お前が一番怪しい。
なぬ！待て！この俺が将軍を襲うだと？
そうは見えないからこうして吟味してるんだ。
それに、お前、私たちの元師範だったとか言ってるそうじゃないか。
ああ、もう10年も前になるが。
おうか。こいつが師範ではないという証拠を見せてやれ。
Hey, that's my job. Don't tell me what to do. Just because you're at the top of my list. The proof that Tojo was never an instructor to the Shinsengumi. Tojo, this is the Shinsengumi's instructor roster, and your name is not present.
ああ、そうか。だから嘘だって俺は言ったじゃねえか。早乙女に騙されやがって。
However, Saotome seems to truly think you were an instructor to the Shinsengumi. And earlier, I never told you the guards were killed with horizontal thrusts, but you mentioned it first. Ah, he's talking about that part. I was bringing up the blood part that we never talked about. Where is it? I need to go up a bit more. Okay, well...
そりゃお前、刀を平らにしてつく技っつったら平突きしかねえだろ。
Yeah, Shime said sideward stab, right? Which isn't the name of the technique. But he knows the name of the technique. And I haven't said a word about the scene of the crime until now. So how did you know there was no blood left at the scene? Okay, there you go. See? I knew we never talked about that shit. The only people familiar with the crime scene are those who work for the Magistrate and for Tabate.
何か隠しているなら、今のうちにちゃんと吐いた方が身のためだぞ。
You have to include Futabate because he's a fucking rat. He's always at the crime scene.
不審な行動、意味不明な嘘、奉行しか知り得ない情報。 さらには双葉亭折り紙付きの実力。お前何者だ？
See, that's the real question. Who the fuck are you?
何も隠してねえよ。見ての通り、しがないおっさんだ。
You are not named Inosuke Tojo. You are someone else.
俺の発言を真実だと仮定して吟味を進めるんじゃなかったのか、お奉行さん。
And when we find out what his real name is, I think it will open another hole in the mystery. Yes, however, there's just too many suspicious things. Looks like we'll have to talk until morning to convince you, though.
いいぜ、付き合ってやる。お前の真実とやらが何なのか、俺にぶつけてみろ。
Well, we don't really have enough evidence for... Alright, let's see. Showdown, throwdown.
確かに俺は謎に包まれた怪しいおっさんだ。だが、ここまでする必要があるか？
If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. Especially given the state of emergency.
どうにもここまでの経緯を見る限り、俺はお前らにはめられてる気がするんだがな。
We were not. I'm just trying to decipher the truth.
その真実ってのは何だ？多数の意見を反映しているだけじゃねえか。俺一個人の話なんだ聞かねえくせに、何が真実だ？笑わせるな。
But that's what the facts are showing. You've got nothing to hide. Just tell the truth and stop hiding behind excuses.
じゃあ何から話せばいいんだよ。片っ端から全部疑いやがって。
Well, let's list all the suspicious movements for now. If I do that, I'm sure Tojo will understand how dangerous this situation is. Were you an instructor in the Shinsengumi? Is that the truth or a lie?
さっきも言った通り嘘だよ、嘘。たく、早乙女なんかに騙されやがって。
Did allow me to check the timeline. 2 nights ago, you were on the fireworks committee. So you were at the fireworks until they ended, and then went home.
ああ、その通りだよ。それから帰ってすぐに寝た。
No, that's wrong. On your way home for the fireworks, you should have met someone.
ああ、何のことだよ。それが誰だよ、そいつは。
That's fucking it should be Saotome. Megami Saotome.
出任せ言うのも大概にしろよ。証拠あんのかよ、証拠。
Of course, I could never say this without it.
No.
This is the proof. It should be. It's the Shime's hooded attacker. It's fucking. The Brona keeps falling over. What am I missing? Hang on. Let me think. The cloth? No, we haven't established that they're part of the Nagai family. Should be. Let me think. Because see, Akabashi that day, that's for a different attack, right? That's for the fucking shogunate, right? We're not talking about that one, right? We're talking about the one that we're talking about the Shime one that when he was attacked. But then, what evidence would I show to prove that he should have seen Saotome? Because Bushy's the only one I can think of. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's the only one I can think of as well. But it doesn't like. But that wouldn't line up with the timeline. Fuck it. I'll just get the. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'll just.
それが俺と早乙女が会っていた証拠だと
There, see. No, I was wrong. It wasn't this. The proof is that the proof is the reason why you should have met Saotome is because I don't know. Movements.
それが俺と早乙女が会っていた証拠だと
Is it the accessories? Okay. I guess. Sure. I don't see I don't see how. But sure. Let's go with that one. This hairpin and pair of glasses.
それが何だってんだよ
You said these were to give to Saotome, but that's not the truth. You were holding these because you got them back from Saotome.
あさっきから言ってることの意味がわからねえぞ
Yeah, see? Here's the thing. I don't think Tojo could pass off as Yamanami, right? Saotome could. Potentially. Yamanobe saw Yamanami talking to a man in an alley. That was Saotome and you, Tojo, wasn't it?
おそれは
Looks like you have an idea of what I'm going for.
知らねえな何のことだか
Commander Kondo and I were attacked on the same day of the fireworks of the day of the fireworks. The attacker was a hooded figure who leaped out from an alley.
それがなんだお前らが襲われたのは知っちゃいるが俺は何も関わってねえだろ
You've been seen wandering around with a cloth to cover your face the past few days. But that hood was not for you. It was to give to Saotome.
さっきの髪飾りとメガネといいまた妄想がよ付き合ってられねえぞ
You know a lot about me and Rimu. If I had to say why, it's because you were watching us.
なって言いがかりだなこれ以上言われると切れちまうぞ
I'm merely saying that it is a possibility. The day before yesterday, you were monitoring us. When I left, you met Saotome. And then attacked Kondo and me right after. The one who executed that attack was you! It should be Saotome, right? Megami Saotome, the woman you trust with everything.
ほう早乙女がどうしてそうなる
All you told Saotome was that I had left the magistrate's office. That's how she failed in her attempt to kill me and ran. If the attacker had been skilled, they'd have finished Kondo and me off then and there.
見事な推理だなそんじょそこらのガキにでもできるような推理で惚れ惚れするよ
I'm not saying this is some random guess.
だったらなんだその証拠を見せてみろ
Look, all I'm saying is that once again, it's a fucking once again, it's a woman who is the suspect. The proof is woman trying to kill again. God damn it. Why, Tojo, why couldn't you have been the one to try to kill Kondo and me and Shime, right? Why did it have to be Saotome?
それが証拠だと
I didn't mean to
笑わせるな
That was the wrong thing. No, this isn't it. The proof is... God damn it. I didn't mean to click that. What am I thinking? Blood? You think? Yeah? Could be.
それが証拠
No, it
だ
isn't.
と笑わせるな
Hang on. Let me... The proof that... Once again, what am I missing? Oh, it's the alley. Really? Really? I don't see the thought process in that one. The alley, where the attacker was hiding.
それが何だって言うんだ
That I passed there on that day was pure chance. Very few people could have known. And yet, it was the same alley where you were meeting with Saotome. Ah. I guess I didn't realize that.
だがそれは俺と早乙女が密会していたとされる場所に過ぎない
You know, there's like multiple alleyways. You know, it could have been a different one. I guess it was the same one.
どうして俺じゃなくて早乙女なんだ
That's because... Fuck! It's... Hang on. This one. Never mind. That's not it. I can't mistake what I showed him right now. There's a need to prove it was Saotome, and the way to do it, that is through... I am... Jesus Christ. Don't tell me it's the accessories again. No, okay, I was gonna say. How he was damaged. I mean... The attacker slashed at us vertically and then ran. I guess... If it were you, you'd get the job done on the first try. so that was Saotome. I guess the argument is that Tojo is too skilled to fuck up the job, which is why it was Saotome. Are you still not satisfied, Tojo?
それならそれでいい
But then the next question is, why didn't Tojo just go for the kill? Why wasn't Tojo the one who did it, right?
そうと仮定して話を進めればいい
What was Tojo doing that prevented him from trying to kill Shime and Kondo? If that was their main purpose, right? That's the other thing. What?
早乙女がお前らを襲った。そうだとしても俺はなんだ。俺は何の罪も犯していない。ここでこうして裁かれる言われもねえ。違うか。
That's...
言いがかりも大概に。
No. I still have more to say. I've yet to finish my outline.
はあ、いい加減茶番は終わりにしようぜ。
Song and dance. You don't seem to understand the situation you're in right now. What were you doing yesterday?
近藤が襲われたって噂があったからな。怖くて家で寝てたわ。早乙女がお前と若橋であったらしいが、それと俺は無関係だ。それ以上何かあるか？
Futabate can attest to your skill with the sword. And you lied to everyone about being an instructor, yet you were oddly well informed. Specifically about the horizontal thrust. The town's master swordsman, didn't it? About the horizontal thrust.
平突きなんざ誰でも知ってる技だろ。
No, they do not. Only the most skilled swordsmen, soldiers of the Shinsengumi use it. And today, you told Rimu and me you could do it if it weren't for your aging body. And we've already proven that you're skilled with the sword and as agile as ever.
それがどうしたって言ってんだよ。回りくどいぞ。
He's trying to say that you're the one who killed the guards. You're still skilled enough to use the horizontal thrust, even now, aren't you? Whoever attacked me and the Shogun were completely different people. The person who attacked the Shogun killed all 4 guards with the horizontal thrust.
それは大層な達人だな。
And the attacker ran after seeing someone. That's because with one glance, you could tell who this person was.
それと俺が何の関係がある？さっきからグダグダと。
Listen to the end and you'll understand. The person the attacker saw was Okta, Shino Okta, Hijikata Aotoki. Shino Okta of the Shinsengumi. Her statement is already taken into the record, so let's release it here. And she's one of the best. Even within the Shinsengumi, no one would blame you for running.
だからそれがどうして？
If you knew her only by name, you wouldn't run at the sight of her. And the only one who knows both the horizontal thrust and Okta's face is you. Listen, I also know the horizontal thrust, alright? And never mind. And when you ran into Okta's attack, ran from Okta's attack, you left something behind. Since you seem to know so many Magistrate secrets, you'll probably recognize it. What you dropped was... Here we are, we bring up the cloth. Cloth with the Guy family crest. You purposefully left this cloth for us to find... to throw off our investigation. And the person who planted it was the one I met at Akabashi, Megumi Saotome. Okay, there's her link to it. Okay, I was like...
そんなことを。
You should understand now. This is how suspicious you are. This isn't something you can just wander out of. So please listen quietly and answer us truthfully. If you're not a murderer, then please, Tojo. If you're still not satisfied, then it pains me to say it, but I have no choice but to hand you over to the Shinsengumi.
納得ね。納得するはずがないだろう。
What?
俺が犯行に関わっていないことを証明できる人物がいれば問題ないんだよな。
Is Saotome here?
逆に俺から言わせてもらうが、一番怪しいのはお前たち自身だろ。
What?
自分たちの犯行を隠すためにこうして茶番をしてるんじゃねえのか。それにこの2つの事件に関わっているのは俺でも誰でもねえ。お前が一番怪しいだろうが。
I don't think you should be saying that to the magistrate. I think you should be saying that to Yamanami. That's...
お前が指示を出したんじゃねえのか。違うと誰が証明できる。俺を下手人だと疑う余地があるのなら、まず自らの無実を証明してみせろ。
What? That's not how it works here. We are trying to prove your guilt. You don't then go ahead and be like, oh, if I'm guilty, prove how innocent you are. No, it is on you to prove your innocence. Not my... it's not on me to prove my innocence. It's on you to prove your innocence. I'm saying you're guilty. I've shown my evidence. Now it is your job to tell me, to prove to me that it is not you. This is making you even more guilty. You... Damn. It's true. That's how it looks from the outside. Bro! You could say that about everything! Oh, prove you didn't kill... Wait. Prove you didn't kill the fucking... Prove you didn't kill my dad, right? Let's go with that, right? Prove Shime didn't kill his dad, right? Where was his alibi during it, right? Because guess what? The only person who knew where he was himself, right? How can you prove that Shime didn't kill his dad, right? What the fuck do you mean? What?
情けねえ。これで町奉行たあ笑わせやがる。
しめくん。
東条愛之助、それ以上の狼藉を働くなら容赦はしない。
悪いが牢に入ってもらうことになる。
先ほども言ったが、牢に入るべきは私ではなく、あの町奉行だろう。
We are not doing this fucking Ace Attorney trope shit where you fucking accuse the fucking Phoenix Wright. What?
お前、誰だ？
答える必要はない。斎藤。
Okay, there you go. Fucking Tojo is Saito, and this is Sakura's dad. Because who else in this fucking game has blonde hair other than Sakura? I mean, fuck no. Saito is Saito. I mixed it up. Saotome, why are you?
斎藤いろは、なぜお前がここにいる？
東条様、いえ、遠山様、これを。
北町奉行遠山景虎の名において、この裁きは終わりとする。
His drawn sword is pointed toward me.
中町奉行大岡氏名、将軍暗殺及び近藤武襲撃事件の首謀者として貴様を投獄する。
Based on what? Those words are spoken without a shadow of a doubt. The sword pointed my way is ready to kill if necessary.
抵抗するな。少しでも動けば大岡の首を切り落とす。
Those words are not for me, but for my friends. One of them attempts to speak.
言い訳無用。事件はすべて北町で預かる。
Boy, That's enough to stop whoever was trying to argue. Those words and that sword are stronger than us.
斎藤、奴を取り押さえろ。
Oh boy. Oyama. Cut. In mere seconds, there is a bag on my head, and my hands are tied behind my back.
これ以上手間をかけさせるな。大岡使命。
What the fuck was that? That's such a... That is such a shit way to end the fucking... What was that? What do you mean? I didn't think this case could get any worse than case fucking 2. I didn't think this case could get any fucking worse than what we've seen before. But I didn't realize they could lock up the fucking magistrate without displaying any fucking evidence to the...
では、鍵を閉めます。
What do you mean? How about you fucking prove that Shime is the one who killed them? What do you kill? I'll you know, fucking Kondo. Sure, I'll tell you. I'll make the argument, right? No one else was around him other than the quote unquote master. You know, the fucking masked assailant that attacked Kondo, right? Maybe no one else was there around him. There wasn't any evidence. He doesn't have any alibi. The fucking shogunate, right? Guess who was there? Guess who was there at the fucking holding the fucking shogunate? It was Okta. She can vouch for him. This has gone from a pretty good case to one of the worst cases in the fucking game. How the fuck do you explain this shit? Fuck off with Kitamachi has more power. Doesn't matter how much power it has. A magistrate's a magistrate. You cannot lock him up without proving, without a shadow of a doubt, that he was the one who killed the fucking guards. Fuck this game. This is what I mean when this is what I mean when I say abuse of power being used. Here's the thing. Not even fucking Nagai could do this. Right? Not even Nagai had this much power that he could lock up Shime. Right? You cannot tell me that a magistrate had more power than Nagai. Right? This fucking guy. And a shogun. Yeah, and a shogun, but you know, he's not part of this, right? Kome doesn't really isn't really part of it either yet. Look, we're obviously not going to stay locked up, right? Because that would make the game boring. Unless we switch perspectives for some fucking reason, right? Maybe Sakura has to be the magistrate again. No, but still. This is the problem. This is not a matter of the game hiding their hand, right? This is not a matter of the game. I forgot that Tojo was Kitamachi. What's this one? The Megami Saotome thing. The accessories. Hmm.
それが証拠だと
That was the wrong proof.
笑わせるだったらなんだその証拠を見せてみろそれが証拠
That's not the right one either.
だったらなんだその証拠を見せてみろ
What was this one for? I fucking... This one. The alley one. And then this one should be the... Yeah. He made no arguments to back himself up, just went straight to threats. Exactly. There you go. I don't even. I feel nothing when I get this. You know, the previous cases, right? Even the poorly written one, right? There were jokes, right? It was all jokes. Are you continuing? Yes, I'm continuing. I regret continuing, but I'm continuing. I need to continue because I don't have any. I
では、鍵を閉めます。
It doesn't matter how much they can. It doesn't matter how well they will explain how they were able to lock Shime up. It is preposterous to think that we have not been given the explanation before this. A heavy iron sound echoes through the silent prison. The trip of the magistrate's office to be here seemed to only take a moment. Saito. Please let me out of here.
今日はお疲れのご様子。休まれた方がいいかと存じます。
Thank you for your kind words, but I'll be fine. Please let me go see Kagetora Toyama, or at least Sakura Toyama. I need to do something about the situation. I don't have time to be waiting around doing nothing like this.
お怒りのご様子。もしや、
You seem angry. What made you think that? Well, you know, I'm getting, the fucking, every time she speaks, I'm getting more and more pissed off. Saito.
お腹が減っているのですか？ならば食事を持ってきますが。
No, that's not it.
退屈ならば本でもお持ちしますが。
Are they trying to keep him safe? You know, that would be a better explanation, right? That'd be a better explanation to why they immediately lock him up as soon as they get here. But it doesn't excuse everything. Explain to me why you locked up, you fucking retard! Please let me speak with Toyama.
話し相手になら私がなります。不服でしょうか？
If I wasn't streaming this, right? If I wasn't streaming this and I was playing by myself, I would have immediately dropped the game right as soon as that scene happened. I would have immediately dropped the game and I would have never been able to play it after. I am losing my fucking voice. Saito. My shoulders drop at the complete lack of response to my request. Does Saito understand the situation?
目隠し将棋でもやりますか？
I'm good.
では先手をいただきます。2六歩。
What's happening to the others at the Nakamachi Magistrate's office right now?
私は居飛車が得意です。大岡様お得意の振り飛車をコテンパンにして差し上げます。
I said I'm not interested in playing imaginary shogi.
時間はたっぷりあります。どうぞお好きに長考なさってください。
She isn't going to respond no matter what I say. If I'm here like this, could the others be?
3四歩。後手だからといって気負う必要はない。サイト、人払いをして下がれ。
は。
There he is, my jailer himself. The cold man, the complete opposite of Inosuke Tojo, Kagetora Toyama. Toyama, I have a request. Please hear me out.
聞いている。
From the start, this incident is...
申し開きは無用。続けるのであれば、私は帰る。
What the fuck do you mean? However...
いたずらに時間を費やし、事件解明までの時を稼いだ罪は重い。
Holy shit, man. Holy shit. I wouldn't do anything something like that. Why would I?
それだよそれ。どうして僕がってな。少しは理不尽に裁かれる側の気持ちが分かったんじゃないのか。
Tojo, I mean, Kagetora, enough playing around.
堅苦しいのは嫌いなんだよ。それにこっちの方がお前も話しやすいだろう。な。
I mean... It is ironic, the fact that he is saying that Shumo is the one who is spending time and resources on mere mischief, when he has been the one acting like a homeless fucking bum the entire time we've played this game. Visually, I see Kagetora Toyama, but the voice is Inosuke Tojo. The game pissed me off so much, I didn't even fucking realize it was Tojo until now. In front of him he was, but in reality he wasn't.
警戒するなよ。って言っても無駄か。俺も同じ状況ならそうなるわ。
Why did you go so far as to pretend to be someone else to monitor us?
監視とは失礼だな。お前らが勝手に近づいてきた。そうだろ？
That's...
まあ簡単に言うならば、こっちの方が俺の性分に合ってるからだよ。
I mean, it makes sense why he was scrambling around so fucking much during the investigation, considering he had to act as the magistrate of Kitamachi and Tojo at the same fucking time. But for nature, I don't understand what you mean.
堅苦しいのは嫌いだって何度も言ってるじゃねえか。その通りの意味だよ。
Kagetora Toyama, I often heard from my father about what kind of a man you are. What kind of man you are. The complete opposite of Inosuke Tojo. Isn't that why you chose to play such a character?
人に紛れ、人を知り、そして人の本質を知るためさ。足で情報を稼ぐんだよ。
Look, I'll give the game this. I like how when he was playing as Kagetora Toyama, right? He had a completely different voice compared to Tojo, right? No, I'm not talking about this scene. I'm talking about the first scene we see Kagetora, which is when he's writing the fucking letter or whatever, and Sakura's in the room with him, right? Which was like second chapter, I think, second case. Can you stop changing the subject?
相変わらず硬えな。そういう意固地なところ、忠重に似てるよな。
Like my father?
世間じゃいろいろ言われてるが、俺と忠重はそれなりに仲は良かった。お前よりも奴のことを知ってる自信はあるぞ。
I'm not fighting with you over that. Why is Kagetora talking to me like this? Chatting with me isn't important right now. Solving the case is.
イラついてんな。思いが顔に出てるぞ、仲間ち奉行。
Of course they do. If you're going to complain about wasting time, you're the one talking to me instead of working on the case. If you have time to be here, you should be spending it.
だからそれが硬いっつってんだよ。どいつもこいつも余裕がねえ。先手だ後手だと騒いで焦った結果がこのざまだろうが。現実を受け入れろ、アホ。
Now that he mentions it, I see it, but...
お仲間さんも今頃奔走してるだろう。お前を救うためにな。
Yeah, I wonder why.
考えをまとめるいい機会じゃないか。ここはどこよりも安全な場所だ。
I don't know. Is it really the safest place in town? I don't know. I think a fucking... I think a courtroom that was surrounded by Shinsengumi would have been a safer place. This does not make any fucking sense. It still doesn't add up. Then let me out. I don't mind if Kitamachi takes over the case. Kagetora seems willing to listen to me and takes a seat outside my cell.
そうだな。お前は本来こんなところにいるべき人間ではないからな。
Then,
少しは考えてみたのか？自分の周りで起きる事件について真面目にだ。
I have. I'm always thinking about it seriously.
だったらわかるだろう。お前に下手な動きをされたら困るんだよ。
What? Do you lose something by Nakamachi? Do you lose something by Nakamachi being the one to investigate this case?
町の治安にも関わってくるからな。悪いようにはしねえから、しばらくはおとなしくしとけ。
He hasn't thought if it was one of theirs. Look, I understand that part. It is just the fact that he made it this whole fucking song. He made a whole song and dance about locking up Shime in front of everyone. Goes completely against what he is trying to accomplish. In the fact that Shime, understandably, is very. It has been has very much rushed this investigation. But it is a complete waste of time for him to be here when no one else knows the real reason why he is locked up here, and they're trying to do everything to save him instead of, I don't know, continuing on with the investigation. Isn't that what the main isn't that what you're meant to do? Isn't that what you want him to do? That the point? It's like he's openly admitting that Nakamachi's investigation is getting in his way. Nakamachi was helping us with both the case of the Shogun and Kondo. So why the sudden reversal? If he was going to do this, then he could have just done this from the start. Just done it from the start.
悔しさが顔に出ているな。
Are you being fun teasing me?
そうやって考えが顔に出るから、人情奉行だなんだともてはやされるんだろうな。悪いことじゃない。嫌われて畏怖されるより何倍もマシだ。
Toyama, what do you think of this? What do you think about this case?
雑談には付き合わないってか。まあいい。立て続けに起きた2つの事件。どちらも大きい挙句に捜査は難航している。捜査しても成果は芳しくない。そうすると焦ってちょとつ盲信をする輩が出始める。
Are you saying that's what we did?
お前も感じてるんじゃないのか？
Me?
何者かが何かとんでもないことを起こそうとしている。それも時代を変えるほどのことをだ。
That's...
金則様を救ったお前たちはその渦中に巻き込まれちまったんだよ。
Even if you want to change the times, this isn't the right way to go about it.
ほう？それはどうして？
Injuring Kondo while aiming for me, and attacking the Shogun right after. No matter what the perpetrator is thinking, trying to solve problems by the sword is wrong.
町奉行とは何だと思う？
What?
お前が思う町奉行とは一体何だ？
Someone who uncovers hidden truths and tries hidden truths to solve different cases. I believe that is my mission. I believe that to be my mission.
正しいな。だが、それだけじゃねえ。町奉行は人の人生を切っていく職業だ。良くも悪くもな。お前も俺も罪人もみんな同じ人間だ。なのに、俺たちはそいつらを裁く。同じ命、平等ではない。俺たちの考え一つで、奴らの人生は決まっちまう。
Right. We deal with people's lives. Some we save, some we take. That's what a magistrate is.
それを踏まえた上で、もう一度お前に問う。この事件、どう考える？
It all started with Yoshiaki Nagai's imprisonment. His son, Mitsuyoshi Nagai, is still missing even now. Someone is trying to use the resentment and hate of the Nagai family in order to achieve something. This person is likely moving out of pure resentment. That's what I think. I'm confessing to him my honest thoughts. The failed assassination of the Shogun, the attack on the magistrate, the attempted killing of Kondo. Even if one of the attempts had succeeded, there's no way whoever attempted it could have inherited the power of the person they removed. Which means this is likely emotional, some kind of personal grudge or hatred.
なるほどね。だが、そういう小さいことじゃねえと俺は思うんだよな。もっと視野を広げろ。全体を見つつ、生死を見逃すな。
What does that even mean?
お話の途中、失礼します。大岡様に面会を求める人が来ています。
With me?
まったく、厄介な奴らだ。おとなしくしとけばいいものを。
And if they won't sit tight, then what? Is he going to throw my visitor in jail too? Hold on. They're only asking to speak with me. You're going to lock them up for that too? For that? That's two.
そんなことはしないさ。お前さえおとなしくしてくれれば問題ないんだからよ。
遠山様、いかがいたしましょう。
連れてこい。斉藤、お前は入り口を見張っていろ。俺は少し用事ができた。
は。
お前は良くも悪くも人に好かれすぎる。その結果、危険を顧みず来てくれる無謀な仲間まで出てくる始末だ。
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
大岡使命。何度も言うが、バカな真似はするな。
That's all Kagetora Toyama says before leaving with Iraha Saito. Damn it. Why exactly do I need to be locked up here like this? Why do I have to sit here and stay out of the way? I don't understand. Kagetora would have been a sick MC. Yeah. Why do I have to sit, I've already said that. What is Kagetora Toyama thinking? While I'm locked up like this, my friends could be in danger.
指名兄様どこの牢に
I hear a familiar voice from a little ways outside the cell. Carefully and slowly, someone approaches. Kome, I'm over here. Once she confirms it's me, she hurries over with a worried squeak.
こんなどうしてこんな指名兄様は何もしていないのにどうしてこのような仕打ちを
I mean, it looks like she could burst into tears at any second. She's speaking. She's taking this as personally as if she was the one here. Well, she has been in here before. I want to reach out and pat her head while thanking her. But I can feel the glare on Saito's face despite the distance. Thank you for coming, Komei.
仲町奉行所の皆さんは指名兄様を救うために今奔走しています。私はそのことを伝えに来たんです。
Everyone is, but please don't overdo it.
無理をしなければ助けることはできません。
Fuyama promised, as long as I don't kick up a fuss, he won't go after you all. I'm sure there's something behind it, but that's not something I should prod about it right now. I'm really glad you all are trying so hard for you all are trying so hard for me, but that's why I need all of you to stop. At least until I understand what Kagetoru Toyama is trying to do. Please understand, Komei.
嫌です。指名兄様が囚われているのに何もしないなんて私にはできません。
Why not? Please, I don't need any company in here.
いいえ、指名兄様、手を。
Saito, watching on from a distance, averts her gaze, and at Komei's urging, I reach out of the jail towards her. Her small hands wrap softly around my own.
指名兄様が思うよりもずっと皆さんは分かっています。今がどれだけ切迫しているか分かっているからこそ助けたいと思っているんです。あの時牢に入れられた私を救ってくれたように、今度は私たちが指名兄様を救う番です。
They probably know if he lock up, they would try harder. Right. Komei.
無実の罪で囚われる気持ちは私が一番よくわかります。心細くて怖くて寂しくて何も信じられなくなって、でも大丈夫です。指名兄様には私たちがついています。おとなしくするなんて仲間地奉行所のみんながすると思っていますか？
No, they couldn't.
はい、リム姉様も土方さんもみんな必死に頑張っています。
It's not hard to imagine it. Everything must be a total mess.
その通りです。それにもし逆の立場だったら、指名兄様は必死に私たちを助けるはずです。それと同じことです。ですから安心してください。
Thank you. It really helps. I didn't need any long explanations. I really do have some great friends.
絶対に必ず指名兄様を仲町奉行所へ連れて帰りますから。
Yeah, I know. Tell everyone I'm counting on them, Komei.
はい。それから桜お姉様のことなのですが。
Fuyama, have you heard from her since the trial?
いいえ、全く何一つ連絡が取れていません。どこにいるのかもわからない状況です。
I'm sure she's holed up somewhere under Kagetore's orders. if you happen to meet her.
大丈夫です。指名兄様、あとは私たちに任せてください。
You're right. I'm counting on you, Kome.
はい。それでは、指名兄様、行ってきます。
Be careful. Kome doesn't turn back, taking her leave of the jail. But her tiny receding figure looks reliable and strong to me. Kome grew a lot while I wasn't looking. She used to be a total crybaby who jumped at every word. Not anymore.
大岡様、何か品物を受け取ったりしませんでしたか？
Nothing. No. I received something very important.
さようですか。お怒りのご様子ではないので、食事でも差し入れられたのかと。
I'm not going to rush and lose my cool anymore.
先ほどの会話は、すべて記録しております。
I know. Since I'm suspected of being a criminal, my conversations are recorded. It's okay. I don't have anything to hide.
ならば、目隠し将棋でもやりますか？
But what are you trying to prove? What that they fucking attacked the Shogun and the fucking and fucking Kondo? Like what are you trying to prove here? What? Yes, I admit I'm bored. It'd be great if you could help entertain me for a bit.
では、先手をいただきます。2六歩。
On to 3D.
迷いがありませんね。2五歩。
Yes, we have plenty of time after all. Bishop to 3C. She's so strong. We continued our shogi game, but Saito defeated me with ease. Even when I took my time, I had plenty to spare. After all, she hit me straight back as soon as I moved. To get detained, I'm exhausted. I felt confident in my memory, but never imagined it'd wear me down so much. Saito, for her part, walked away looking utterly unruffled. But I could tell she's still watching quietly from a distance, and they tried to kickstart his brain. My head feels hot. The world is spinning. I got so lost in the shogi, I no longer know what time it is. The sun is set. It's obviously evening, but...
大岡様、あなたに面会を求める人が来ましたが。
Again? It hasn't even been a full day since I spoke with Kome. Then who could this be?
お断りしますか？
No, it's okay. Let them in.
わかりました。土方、こちらへ。
へいへい、斉藤さん、あっち行っててくれません？
わかりました。汗臭いのは嫌いなので、なるべく遠くにいます。
They're allowing people to see him even when he's sus. Well, yeah. Here's the problem. It is unlawful to lock someone up for no reason. Kagetora knows this. So, what are they doing here? Like, you have not provided you have not provided an appropriate explanation to why you locked him up. You have not provided sufficient evidence to why he is suspected of whatever he is suspected of. Like that's still the confusing part. Like, what are you suspecting? What are his crimes? What are his crimes? What? Maybe we get that later. Well, how about we get that now? How about the game tells us now? You know, like the game would normally do to anyone else who is locked up in here.
いつも一言多いっての。まったく。
Hijikata, why are you here?
詳しい話は小梅ちゃんからいろいろ聞いたぜ。少し落ち込んでいたとかなんとか。
Maybe because he almost falsely charged someone. Now, why do you think that would be? Maybe it's because he actually had evidence that potentially linked potentially linked Tojo, and I'm saying Tojo specifically, not fucking Kagetora, to the crime. You know, linked Sao Tome to the crime. He provided an adequate explanation compared to the person who did the person who locked up Shime, who was the people he suspected. Like, I get that that Kagetora is a magistrate as well, but does that not display a level of corruption? Like, just because he's letting people visit Shime, yeah. So we let any. Just this ties back into the third case, right? Kagetora allowed a criminal, right? He allowed fucking the thief, right? He let him roam free, right? As long with the added stipulation of, oh, you need to give me the blood pact from Zhao. What Kagetora did was actually criminal, right? He may not have stolen. He may not have taken the blood pact himself, but he still committed a crime in doing so. In tasking, in tasking the thief to do it. So, like, in the eyes of everyone who's playing this game, Kagetora is more of a criminal than Shime is. At this point in time, regardless of the fact that he is locking up Shime on the charge of whatever the fuck. You're the last person I wanted to know. I wanted to know that.
切羽詰まると閉じこもるのはお前の昔からの悪い癖だ。知らなかったのか?
He probably plays bad cop to get things done. Yeah, he plays bad cop. Not bad as in hard. Not bad as in hard ass. Right? He's just bad. He's just a bad fucking. He's bad at his job. That's the thing. That's the problem. I know myself less well than anyone.
ま、そんなことはいいとしてだ。朗報がある。
Good news. Hijikata grins and glances about the jail. What is he thinking?
どうせあのおっさん、どこかで俺たちの会話聞いてんだろ。
Less listening than getting reports.
なら話は簡単だ。何も隠すことはないし、後ろめたいことはない。
He does illegal stuff to solve cases. Yeah. It actively diminishes his credibility as a magistrate. Everything that we have seen from Kagetora only goes to prove that he is not a good... One, he's not a good person. And two, he's not a good magistrate. Right? Unlike Kagetora, Shime hasn't had to resort to doing illegal things to get his results. Right? Yeah. So, is that good news?
近藤局長に掛け合って使命を助けるために幕府への嘆願書を書いてもらっている。
A petition that Shinsengumi did?
おうよ。北町奉行が不当に中町奉行を捕獲、恐喝、恫喝、ゆすったってな。
I get the feeling you've embellished some of this.
バカ野郎。こういうのは派手な方がいいだろ。
You think so?
今日の深夜には書類ができる。そして明日の朝には牢からおさらばって寸法さ。
I think the Shinsengumi would come together like this for me.
まあ、斉藤さんや一部の北町派遣大使はいい顔はしないと思うがな。
I glance over at Saito to see her standing there with her usual unaffected look. I guess she isn't bothered.
それに、俺たちが幕府のやり方について真っ向から文句を言うことなんて今までなかった。だから、この嘆願書は必ず通るはずだ。それくらいの異常事態ってわけだしな。
Thank you, Hijikato.
あ、後で近藤さんにお礼を言っとけよ。
Yes, of course.
大船に乗ったつもりで待っといてくれ。これで安心して眠れるだろう。
Thanks to you, I can treat this as a 2-day, 1-night vacation in a jail cell.
じゃ、俺は戻るぜ。斉藤さん、面会終わりましたよ。
出口はあちらです。先ほどの会話記録していますから。
問題ないですよ。隠すようなことでもないですからね。
さようですか。
Hijikato leaves the jail with a spring in his step. He's pretty dependable.
大岡様、そろそろ就寝の時間です。
What? As in bedtime?
罪人は規則正しい生活をしなければなりません。
Oh, that is true.
朝になるまで私は戻りませんが、見張りはおりますので。
Yes. Have a good rest until morning. I'll be sleeping.
では、ごゆっくり。
Saito leaves without a sound. If Kondo's petition goes well, I'll be out of the cell tomorrow morning. And once that happens, we'll start investigating without Kitamachi. If we can't trust them to work with us, we'll just have to investigate on our own. Making plans for tomorrow, I fall to sleep. I'm awoken by a noise. How much time has passed since I fell asleep? It's still pitch black around me. I can hardly see anything. Ooh, what's that? Something is feeling around my cell. I can't see through the darkness, even squinting my eyes. I glance towards the jail entrance, but it's closed. That's strange. Normally a guard would be there with a torch. I can tell something is getting closer. Who's there? I call out to the darkness, but it doesn't respond. Something opens the lock, my cell door. A very staticky sound lock. A very staticky sounding lock. Something is in front of me, inside my cell. It must be, but I can't sense its presence. Terrified as I am, no words come out. Some unidentifiable entity is merely inches away from me. If it's here to kill me, then I'm about to die. Are you trying to get killed? I don't think him saying anything was going to change anything. I have to scream. I have to call help. Someone! When I try it, something covers my mouth with great force. I try to fight back, but can't move. I've been chained. Kinky. I need to move. Try and signal something is happening down there. Down here. Down there. I writhe with all my might, but the shackles on my legs. But with the shackles on my legs, I fall onto the ground. I twist my neck, turning towards my visitor. But a blindfold steals my sight before my eyes find purchase. Even when I try to speak, only soft grunts come out.
おとなしくしてもらわないと困るのよ。
Yamanami, look, I know you're into BDSM, but like, you need his consent at least. Something hits me around my neck, and I collapse there on the ground. It's my impact with the floor that wakes me up in a strange room. My hands and legs are still bound with rope or cords, and I'm both gagged and blindfolded.
さてと。
Where is this? I don't know how much time has passed since the kidnapping, but by the chill of my skin, I could tell it's still nighttime. If that's true, then I can't be too far from Okacho. Oh, I'm still somewhere in Okacho. Who would kidnap me and why? If they wanted to kill me, they had every chance. But to go out of their way to kidnap me, will it be torture? Or they want me to make some kind of show out of it, or hold me for ransom.
ごめんなさいね。ずっと猿靴はしててきつかったでしょ?
I know this voice. Oh, now you say this.
今外してあげるから。
Eyed you immediately. I shudder in response to the whisper in my ear. The person I questioned in court for the first time today. Someone completely unrelated to her, completely unreadable, her motives mysterious, her strength unsurpassed by either Hijikata or Okuta. The fact that he doesn't even mention Sakura just shows you how weak she is compared to Okuta and Hijikata. So tell me, but why? The gag is removed. Yama... When I try to speak, Yamanami covers my mouth with her hand. Hey, yo! Suddenly, my head is tilted, and her lips press mine. Even when I try to move away, she holds me in place with both hands. But most importantly... With her lips comes a liquid, moving into my mouth. What is this? This feels gross. I can't drink it. The oozing liquid slowly fills my oral cavity. Just say throat. What do you mean oral cavity? Just say mouth. Just say throat. What do you mean? Fucking oral cavity. Okay. You know what, Shime? Maybe you should have been locked up. Yamanami's tongue violently pokes and prods, trying to shove more in. Damn it. I can't breathe. Both my breath and the liquid spill from my lips. Yamanami doesn't seem to mind, carefully tracing along my teeth with the tip of her tongue. Poison? I don't think Yamanami would drink the poison and then push it into Shime's mouth by kissing him. I can't take this. Unable to stand anymore, I swallow. And Yamanami's lips pop at the same time. Just, what was that?
さあ、何かしら。何だと思う？
What can it be? Something that wouldn't affect her if she accidentally swallowed it. Or something that she wouldn't be worried about if she accidentally swallowed it. Other than her saliva, what could it be? The mystery liquid passes down my throat and into my stomach. If it was poison, there'd be no need to go about this in such a complicated way. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? But what else could it be? I mean, like the simplest option is like, well, no, more like a drink, you know, like fucking water. But no, that wouldn't make sense. Doing something like this. What do you want me to do?
さあ、何だと思う？
Yamanami. Yamanami's lips are on mine once more. Just like before, it's to transfer over more liquid. Damn it. Good. The drug to make someone horny. I don't think it's an aphrodisiac. Yamanami's tongue thoroughly and persistently explores the inside of my mouth. Its movements are obscene, even passionate. But I'm more terrified than turned on. That's what the aphrodisiac is for! No wonder. Why is she doing something like this? This is the lover's kiss. No, it's even deeper than that. The sweet taste of her spit melts with mine as our tongues dance, melting into one. Her lips part from mine once more. I can feel a mixture of spit and the strange liquid leaking from the corner of my mouth. Yeah, there was a lot of it. Is Yamanami watching as I desperately try to catch my breath? Well, from the CG she is. I can feel her hands on either cheek holding me in place.
そろそろだと思うわ。
About time? I try to speak, but I'm overcome with the haze. I can't think straight. Good.
ふわふわして、ゆらゆらして。不思議な気分でしょ？
My mind is dazed, my body feverish. She's supporting my head, but the world spins around me. It's like being drunk. I mean, that alcohol would have been a good guess. It's What is this?
危ない薬じゃないわ。気持ちよくなる薬。
I swear to God, if surely it isn't surely it's an aphrodisiac.
そろそろ目隠しを外してもいい頃合いね。
I don't know, maybe I don't know. Yamanami does just that. Where?
どこだと思う？まあ、どこでもいいでしょう。
When I try to move, I remember my hands and legs are bound tight.
危ないわ。下手に動いたら手首に傷ができちゃうわよ。
Well, maybe if you didn't tie him up so tightly.
使命くん、あなたにいくつか質問があるの。聞いてくれるかしら？
Yes. I can't exactly say no in this situation. No. It isn't just the situation. I don't even have the energy to refuse her. My vision is blurred, my thoughts distorted. It doesn't even occur to me to fight back.
使命くん、あなたはどうして町奉行になろうと思ったの？
No, the game is called Master Magistrate. It kind of makes sense why the MC would be the Magistrate. Magistrate? Why are you asking? It's not like I was ordered to become the Magistrate, or told to be. There was one simple reason I wanted to be one. Because my father was cool? Because I wanted to be like my father?
忠重さんはいい町奉行だった。罪を憎んで人を憎まずってよく言ってたわよね。あなたはその意志を引き継いだ。立派な町奉行になってるわよ。
Thanks? You think so?
じゃあ、もしあなたが町奉行になれなかったら何になっていたと思う？
Oops. If I wasn't the Magistrate. I experienced many things in order to become the Magistrate. Studied myself to death. Persevered through so much. If I hadn't been selected, I've never considered that. Not even once.
意志が強いのね。一つこれと決めたら何が何でもやり通す。日和見せずにただ前を向いて己を信じて進んでいく。立派だと思うわ。
Do you think so?
でももしなれなかったとしても道はあるはず。あなたは町奉行として人を裁くような人ではないはずよ、使命くん。
I shouldn't be judging people. Kagatora said something similar. Kagatora said I didn't belong where I was. Did he want to say I was unfit to be a magistrate? That can't be true. Being a magistrate is my...
可愛い小梅。彼女は最初罪人としてあなたが裁こうとした。けれど自然に書記官になり、そして彼女は隠された将軍青井金則様だと分かった。彼女は中町奉行所にいるべき人物ではないわよね、使命くん。
Komei is Nakamachi's highly capable clerk and a precious friend. In truth, though she's the shogun, Kananori Ao, once this case is over, Komei will... Yes, Komei doesn't belong here, but at the castle. Inside that castle.
そう。たとえお忍びだとしても、彼女のやるべきことは書記ではなく祭りごと。 則時様は彼女の叔父でたった一人の家族。そのはずよね。使命くん、あなたの父親は誰かしら？
My father is the magistrate of Minamimachi Tadashige Oka.
あなたの母親は誰かしら？
My mother died giving birth to me. I heard her name was Haruna.
そう。あなたの母親はあなたを産んですぐに死んだ。父親は男で一つであなたを育てた。
Where is she going with this? Yes, my father did well, bringing me up on his own. My one and only father, but he's gone. My father is already dead, so we buried him beside my mother.
少し薬が多すぎたかしら。聞いていないことまで喋っちゃって。まあいいわ。使命くん、少し昔の話をしましょうか。
The past?
使命くんが生まれる前のずっと昔の話。
Where is she going with this?
昔も今と同じように若い力を欲していた時代があった。北町、南町、そして新選組が創設された時代。大きな改革が訪れた時代。
Big reforms.
遠山景虎、大岡忠重、そして近藤健。当時はまだあなたたちよりずっと若かった。彼らは名君青井則宗の良き友であり、そして良き部下でもあった。
Norimune Kome's father. Yamanami's words feel like they were permeating my brain. Her every word burns into the seams.
若い力はこの国に大きな変化と活気、そして繁栄をもたらした。そんな中、あなたの母春菜は南町奉行所の書記官として務めるようになった。大岡忠重と春菜は日々を重ねるうちにお互いを気にするようになりました。
My mother and father.
だけどある時、青井則宗が春菜に一目惚れしてしまいました。
Norimune did.
則宗は春菜に思いを寄せ、そして春菜も則宗に心を許すようになった。
Ah. No way.
でも春菜は正室にも側室にもならなかった。
Right. It'd be strange otherwise. Because my mother and father.
彼女は書記という仕事を愛していた。だから死ぬまでずっと書記でありたいと願っていた。
My mother was a clerk until she died.
だけど彼女は則宗の思いを受け止めた。たった一度だけ過ちを犯した。
What?
なぜそうしたのかはわからないわ。でも則宗と一夜を一度だけ共にした。
Yeah, you're getting it too? Hold on. No. I don't want to hear this.
そして彼女はたった一度の行為で 子供を授かった。
No. Please don't tell me any more of this. My head is pounding. The words I didn't wish to hear forced their way to my ears. It's just a rumor. It has to be.
落とし子はどうするべきかしら。殺す？いいえ、殺せない。だって則宗は彼女を愛していたから。彼女も則宗を愛していた。則宗と春菜の関係はずっと秘匿されていた。知っていたのは手引きしていた大岡忠重と遠山景虎。
That's a lie.
南町奉行所は彼女が一体誰の子をはらんだのか、その話題で持ちきりになった。使命君、この場合どうすればいいと思う？どうすれば解決すると思う？
Norimune would take my mother as a concubine.
そう。でもそうならなかったのは使命君も知ってるはずよね。
Send her far away.
将軍の力を使って？そうなっていたらあのお墓は誰の墓かしら？
I don't know. I don't know. But all that's left is to kill her.
そう。殺すのが一番の正解。不慮の事故として消し去るのが一番よね。
And there's the other part. There's the other.
でも殺さなかった。残る方法は一つ。誰かの子として偽ること。
Yeah, different dad. Which means we got fucking we got fucking an incest route. That's
大岡忠重は彼女と結婚した。みんな幸せになった。不幸になったのはただ一人。
my father. Don't you lie to me like this.
あの薬をあれだけ飲んだのにまだ正常を保てるなんてさすがね。
Don't talk about my parents anymore. Please. I'll never forgive you, no matter how much you show off your cleavage. My brain instantly feels sharp again. The world has stopped spinning, and I can think straight. The whispers in my ears have stopped. Did you do all this just to plant these preposterous words in my head?
あら、全然信じていないのね。
I'm not stupid enough to believe this nonsense.
なら、これを見なさい。
What's this?
大岡忠重、遠山景虎、葵則宗の欠板状。よく見なさい。あなたを隠し通す。そのことが明言されているわ。
I was almost worried, but you call this proof? Anyone could fake one of these. If you want to trick me, try a little harder.
そう言うと思った。里いあなたは決して騙されない強い意志を持っているからね。
Don't be tempted by Yamanami's suggestions. No matter how hot she is. I mean, she's trying to trick me into doing something dangerous. She made me drink something weird, made me listen to those baseless accusations. She just wants me to make me her pawn, and it's almost working. I mean, I need to see through the lies to the truth.
証拠。その証拠はあなたが一番よく知っているはずよ。
Do You plan to stick to that story?
ずっとずっとあなたのことを慕っていた女の子、可愛い小梅、またの名を青い金則。
This has nothing to do with Kome.
小梅ちゃん、あなたのことを何と呼んでいたかしら。
Yeah. Shime. I have to say Nisama. Shime Nisama. What's weird about that? Kome uses family honorifics with everyone. Sakura Onesama means Big Sister Sakura. Kondo Oji-sama is Uncle Kondo. It's just how she talks.
土方くんはなんて呼ばれてる？双葉亭はなんて呼ばれてる？
Who cares about Futabate? Hijikata Futabate. No familial meanings. Yeah, I don't need to use the honorifics for those ones. Don't tell me. There's no way.
少し年上の男性にはなぜか兄様とつけないの。あなたを除いてね。
Stop. Please stop.
なぜなら小梅ちゃんは
There's no way. Kome, sweet precious Kome is...
あなたが自分のただ一人の兄だと分かっているからよ。
You're lying. She thinks of others. She's kind and sincere with everyone. With such a strong will accepting her own destiny. That's Kananori.
あの子はずっとあなたを利用する機会を虎視眈々と狙っていた。
Please stop. Don't lie to me anymore. Komi has never thought of using anyone a single day in her life. She's lived a more honest life, more straightforward life than anyone else I know.
わざとらしく近づき、何食わぬ顔で書記官になり、そして幕府の老中を裁かせた。
I mean, it's not like she gave herself the job of clerk. She could never think of something that cruel, much less plan on it. Then what is her goal?
あなたが則宗の残した男子だから、将軍に据えるつもりなんでしょう。
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Then why have Noritoki killed? That's her uncle.
無能な血筋が邪魔だったからでしょ。あんな優しい顔して怖い子よね。
Then why attack me?
あなたではなく、近藤局長が邪魔だったからじゃない？
I mean, that would explain why he wasn't attacked before he went to see Kondo. No. No. I won't be fooled by you. I'm not going to be fooled by those pointless lies. I won't. My vision is blurring again. It's hard to breathe. My heart is pounding. The heat overcomes me, and I give in to the feverish dizziness.
興奮すると血の巡りが良くなる。薬がもっと効きやすくなるわよね。気合で一度は正気に戻ったけど、もう戻れないみたいね。
I feel sick. I want to throw up, but I can't. It feels like I'm floating almost. This just can't be reality. Reality. It has to be a lie. Even if it all fits together, it has to be a lie. A hidden truth like this.
泣きそうな顔。かわいそうに。うなされてるけど大丈夫？
He's still thinking about that kiss, you know? He wants more. I mean, stop it. Please. My feelings are starting to overcome me. Feeling of anguish welling behind my eyes is threatening to overflow. So I pull myself away from her. It's not real. It isn't true. Yet, why am I believing it? I can't help but think that it's true. That it's the truth. That it was hidden from me all this time.
じゃあ別の話をしましょうか。大丈夫よ。安心して。あなたは私が
God damn it.
守ってあげるから。
No. Don't come near me.
私に身を預けて。辛い現実からあなたを守ってあげる。
Yamanami.
でもそれにはもっと残酷なこと。世の中のことを知る必要があるわ。
Yamanami whispers into my ear. She's close enough. She's close enough. Her lips are practically touching my skin. Her body is right up against mine. Her arms wrapping around me. What is that?
安心して。大丈夫。悪いようにはしないから。
Yeah, but like, why do you know all of this? Who told you? Unless... Mommy, sorry. And the blindfold is retied over my eyes. Hey, yo! Yamanami's soft hand creases my cheek. A soft breath rushes across my ear, and I feel something suddenly press against my back.
あるところに仲睦まじい幸せな家庭がありました。
Jesus Christ. Hey, oh, this is CG I saw online. Bro. This cannot be a hand job CG. You cannot have that in this game when it's the all ages version. They cropped it. That doesn't matter. What do you mean? So what if they cropped it? There's still the implication of a hate scene. It is important to the story. How important would a hand job really be to the story?
「奥さんは器量よしの美人さん。子供はやんちゃだけど可愛い娘。
Not the hand job, the scene. But you don't need to show the CG.
幸せを絵に描いたような素敵な家族。想像して、使命君。
The ideal happy family. A warm house, lively conversation, a refreshing breeze, and comfortable atmosphere. The people who lived around them were close families too. A happy group indeed. The very picture of a happy, truly happy family.
だけど、その幸せは突然にして終わりを迎えます。
What?
妻子は夫を残し、どこの誰ともわからない何者かに殺されてしまいました。妻子を殺した犯人はすぐに捕まりました。シラスに呼ばれ、町奉行に裁かれた。
Yes.
残された夫の無念。どんな気持ちだと思う？
That's... After sorrow, anger, hatred, and a grudge. With the family he was supposed to protect taken away, all he had left was vengeance. Revenge. The need for the death of the culprit, a fair trial, and a merciless sentence.
そう。だけど、そうはならなかった。
That doesn't make sense.
心臓の鼓動が速くなってるわよ。あなたもその人と同じで、ちゃんと怒ってくれるのね。殺人犯は、実は別の殺人犯を追っていた正義だった。その戦闘の最中に、たまたま通りかかった妻子が巻き込まれて、殺されてしまった。
But that's not really... That's such an apathetic and human view of things. So what? They were just unfortunate victims? Noble sacrifices just to put other murderer... just to put some other murderer away? Stop telling me to save. There hasn't been an option yet.
妻子を殺した人は何も殺したくてやったわけじゃない。罪を背負って生きること。それが町奉行大岡忠重の下した裁きよ。
My father took this case. Hate the sin, not the sinner. No, those words alone aren't enough to atone for this. The husband was left behind, full of regret. What will happen to him?
あなたはちゃんとおかしいと思ってくれるのね。嬉しいわ。
I don't think he can see anything. This isn't an optional thing in this game. This is mandatory. And it is a category on Twitch. Meanwhile, Ars Magna has less raunchy scenes than this. Doesn't have any scene as raunchy as this in the All Ages version. But it does not have a category on Twitch. What? Yamanami nibbles at my ear affectionately, lapping at the folds.
「気持ちいい？これは感謝の気持ちの一つだから。
That's, what's that story about you, Yamanami?
私はこうして生きてる。その人なわけがないでしょ？あなたなら、その人をどう裁くかしら？
I'd pursue the reasons and the circumstances, and my punishment would depend on the answer.
たとえどんな理由があろうとも、罰は与えなきゃね。甘い考えは無用。
But as long as you're alive, you can atone. Aren't you? The dead can never come back. Making someone live in penance sounds good, but the victim's family has nothing left but regret. There's probably no right way to handle this case.
悪い子ね。罰を与えなきゃならないわ。
Yamanami's hand reaches for my body. Please stop. Not at a time like this.
そもそも犯罪を犯さない強い方があればいい。そう考えたことはないかしら？
Strict laws.
完全な安全を保障する厳しいハット。その中で生活すればいいだけの話。
But that would limit people's freedoms. It's dangerous. Laws exist within the framework of freedom. People who sin with their freedom are put away. That's our method right now. Is that thought process itself wrong? Laws that strict would stifle everything. It'd be a painful world to live in. Isn't the way things are now enough?
今のやり方の結果、こんなことになってるんでしょ。裁いても裁いても悪人は絶え間なく出てくる。殺されるのは善良な人たち。それじゃあダメよね。
Yamanami again assaults my ear with her tongue.
薬が効いて熱くなってきてる。こんな感覚今まで感じたことないでしょ。
The feeling rushing through my chest of heated desire. We're talking about the law and the role of a magistrate, but a whole different conversation is going on inside my body.
力による支配。それは今とどう違うのかしら。平等でない命。あなたの手のひら一つで消える命。使命君は神様にでもなったつもり？
I never... Lives that aren't all equal. Kagetora said something similar. The pruning of people's lives with words. That's what a magistrate does. Those decisions are made by the magistrate, and the magistrate alone. How's that different from controlling people by force, with force? What we do now has been built up over years. It's part of the history of this country. It's not the same as controlling people with force.
強情？大岡忠重に育てられただけはあるわね。あなたのそういうところ嫌いじゃないわよ、使命君。
Yamanami's hands once again start to assault my pleasure points. Her hands caress the sensitive skin. Please stop this. Why are you even doing this?
何のため？何のためだと思う？
What are you trying to accomplish? What do you want with me?
私たちの仲間になりなさい。それが唯一の目的よ。
Who's us? Join? There are others? No. Who is ordering you to do this, Yamanami?
それはお楽しみ。初めから全部わかったら面白くないでしょ。
Is it Kondo? No. Kondo was writing a petition. He wouldn't do something like this. You'd go so far as to portray Kondo with this. He's writing a petition as we speak, and yet his underling is doing such a thing.
残念だけど、その嘆願書とやらは幕府には届かないわよ。
What are you talking about? Of course it would.
土方と沖田には新選組の大使が向かっている。
What? Heading for them? But Okuda and Hijikata are first-class swordsmen. The rank-and-file Shinsenkumi soldiers could attack them as a mob and still not stand a chance. there's no man alive who could take them, that could take them.
あなたも知ってるはずよ。私とは別の大使がいるじゃない。
Yeah. It's not a man, it's a woman. Another elite swordsman, aside from Yamanami. Don't tell me Iraha Saito? Saito.
さくらちゃんから聞いてるんでしょ？彼女がどれだけ強いか。
As strong as Yamanami. Saito didn't seem bothered when Hijikata spoke of the petition. Is that why? Why she seemed so unconcerned by his words? Then these two, just how did they?
あなたにはおとなしくしてもらわないと困るの。奉行として目立ってもらっては困るの。
Kagetora said the same thing.
あなたは事件に巻き込まれてるんじゃなくて、その中心にいるの。
I was told not to move for the safety of the city.
自分の立場がどういうものなのか理解したでしょ？
A person who doesn't belong here. I was asked if I've ever seriously considered the situations happening around me. All of us, Kagetora said it too. I see. It was all related. He is in the middle because he is an important piece. Also because he is a shogunate candidate. Shogun candidate. It was all in order to do this. They've been planning this for a long, long time.
でもまだ間に合う。あなたが私たちに協力してさえくれれば、あなたの仲間もみんな助かる。この国を祝時や金則に任せてはダメ。幕府の海を出し切った今こそ、正当な決闘で知恵に長けたあなたが将軍になるの。それとも町奉行に固執して大切な仲間を失うか。どうする？使命君。
What will you do, Shime? Wow, who would have guessed that I could save? Don't obey Yamanami. Oh, man. But, like, she's so hot. It's... So what? This isn't about my friends. That's not the point. Right in front of my eyes that I can't see because of the blindfold. There's someone trying to control things by force. I couldn't live with myself if I obeyed her here. I'd rather die than listen to your orders.
あ、そう。
Yamanami pulls away from me.
みすぼらしい格好。汚いのは嫌いだから拘束は解いてあげる。
My blindfold and the shackles on my hands and feet are removed. Good. However, luckily due to the drugs, I still can't stand. I fall back to the ground. No matter how hard I try, I just don't have the power to move. It's like my body is numb.
小梅はもういらないわね。使える手駒だと思っていたけど、いるだけ邪魔だもの。
Stop. Don't touch Kome.
そんな無様な姿で何を言われても私には響かないわ。それにあなたはもう用済み。
Damn it.
死ぬなら育ての親、 大岡忠重と同じ場所がいいでしょ。
The same place. Oh, so this is Sakurada Shrine.
そこで仲間たちを救えなかったことを悔やみながら死んでいくといいわ。
Yamanami sets fire to a corner of the room, and the flames start to spread instantly, as if it was set up in advance.
焼死は嫌でしょ。腹を切るならこれで切りなさい。
He tosses an unsheathed short sword in front of me. What have I done that warrants finishing me off?
時代を変える。徹底的に法を厳しくし、悪が決して芽生えない世界を作る。お人よしのあなたには一生わからないでしょうね。
The fire has engulfed the whole room, the smoke and flames blocking my vision. You'll...
じゃあね。もう二度と会うことはないわ。
Yamanami opens the door, slowly taking her leave. Damn it. Move. Move already, damn it. The flames continue to grow, but my body still doesn't move as I ask. I can't even reach out for the sword left for me. As if I could stay dying in a place like this. A place like this. With the drugs still in my system, my body won't move like I want. Wait, the drugs. Then I just need to get the drugs out. If I'm going to die, I might as well give anything and everything a try. I turned to the short sword on the ground, facing it blade up, and hit it with my hand as hard as I can. Ah! The open cut instantly starts to gush blood. The flames continue to swell like they're alive and happily eating away at my shelter. Alright, this is good. The more blood that flows from my wound, the lighter I feel. Yeah, because you're losing a lot of blood. Managing to get myself to my feet, I shakily take a step after step toward the exit. That would kill in pain. No, you got the adrenaline. He's got adrenaline pumping through his system. I hear a burnt pole fall behind me. Just a bit more. A bit. The darkness creeps in from the corner of my vision. The blood isn't making it to my brain. My consciousness is fading. No matter what happens, I'm going to see through to the truth. I let out a large yell, urging myself on, and with the last of my strength, drag myself out of the burning shrine. Out of the grounds now, I fall to my knees before plopping face first on the ground. I don't know if I'm safe, but I can't move another step. I have to get back to the magistrate's office. I have to get back. I have to get back alive to warn them about the danger. Investigate who's plotting this so-called reform, and put the truth out in the open. At this rate, everyone, my friends in the town, everyone... From the corner of my eye, I see the shrine collapse. Place of memories with my father. My father.
それでどうだ仕事の方は。
Work?
なんだもう酔ってしまったのか。
No, I'm not drunk. I down the drink in my hand. It smells sweet. It's warm and has a calming taste. This is good. Father, this is really good.
そうか。でもどうして泣いているんだ。
Me? Tears are falling from my eyes. Thinking of the reason for these tears only brings more to follow. I was told that you weren't my actual father.
だが、共に過ごした時間は誰よりも長い。
But we're not bound by blood. I'm the Shogun's abandoned child. I look down at the cup in my hand and find it filled once more. I lift the cup to my lips. It smells sweet, but it's cold and tastes of sadness. I'm not going to be able to believe the people I once did.
真実はいつも思いがけないものだ。向かい合った今、どうする？
I won't run. I'm going to face it head on. I press the cup to my lips once more. It doesn't have a scent. It tastes spicy and bitter.
無理して飲まなくてもいい。辛いなら吐き出してしまってもいい。
No. If I spit it out, someone will have to clean it up. You always drink this too. I look down at into my cup, but it's empty. Father, I need to go soon.
もういいのか？このままずっとここにいてもいいんだぞ。
There are people waiting for me. The tears I shared earlier have stopped now.
使命。お前はお前らしくやればいい。
Father,
信じる自分自身を決して裏切るんじゃない。
I hear someone calling for me.
さあ、待っている人たちのもとへ帰るんだ。
My head hurts. And my throat hurts. There's Sakura, she's finally here. It only took until the end of the stream. Damn this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I'm gonna end the stream off today. For today. I'll be honest. That scene did not fix what happened prior. And almost got us killed. Yeah. That scene did not fix what happened before. And that scene before has completely ruined this game. It turned the game from a 7 out of 10 to a solid 4 out of 10. But either way, thanks for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. If you enjoyed, a follow would be appreciated. If you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. But yeah. I hope that my throat will not be dead tomorrow, because I need to stream a lot more of this game if I want to create a big enough backlog for when I leave for Vietnam. But until then, morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.